Well, you saw the title. I'm calling a YouTuber with 14,000 subscribers a MAP. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like, wait, why are there fetuses at my front door? Before we start this video, let's get to my sponsor. It's my channel. Subscribe now. Anyway, let's get into the video. Cue the backstory. When I first saw Wuley, I immediately became a fan. I subscribed, but a day later, I unsubscribed because I found out he said inappropriate things to a minor. But we'll get to that later. Anyway, he made a video about this kid, Epic. Epic accused him of doing some bad things, like making clickbait, milking drama, and saying the N-word. At first, I expected Wuley to be right. I mean, he's just a kid. There's no way he would do something like that. There's no way he would, say the N-word or something. He's not Pursuit VR. Speaking of Pursuit VR, he used to work for Pursuit VR, so do with that what you will. Anyway, I watched the video and wait, he didn't even deny calling a literal child the N-word. He said it was true. I mean, what did I say? He used to work for Pursuit VR. There is no surprise he said the N-word. He said that he is allowed to say the N-word just because he is black. Listen, the N-word is a form of hate speech. It's a slur. There is a reason why people get canceled for saying the word. The N-word is supposed to dehumanize people. Calling someone the N-word is a form of hate speech, trying to make people seem like a wild animal or something, anything other than human. The word was mostly used against black people because of the history of them being slaves. It was a way to make them seem less human, because why would you, a rich white person, feel bad for someone who isn't even human? That's why they also called them monkeys. It's meant to make people feel like they are just some wild animals whose only purpose is to work. Nowadays, slaves aren't that common. People actually grew a brain and realized that they are human. The reason why this matters is because it's a word to dehumanize people. Anyone a part of the human race can be called this, not only black people. You shouldn't be able to do something just because of your race, and then someone else is not allowed to do that same thing based completely upon the race. It's a hurtful thing to do, and that's what you're doing to this child right now. By calling them the N-word, you're trying to make it seem as if he's not human. Why feel bad for someone who's not human, a wild animal? This obviously made the kid feel bad. If he didn't feel bad, he wouldn't try to expose you for it. Also, may I add, Epic told everyone not to harass you, but you never gave any warning. And then a guy commented saying, let's give this kid a piece of our minds, and you gave him a heart. Meaning, you not only liked it, but you made your like public. You wanted everyone to see it. He promotes this kind of behavior towards minors, and it's disgusting. Now for the part you all been waiting for. The MAP NSFW. Now, let me clear it up before I go ranting. He never dated a minor, but he sent inappropriate photos. Also, before you go arguing saying you're also a minor, 15 years old, minors can still be p3DOs. Remember that time when an object show creator got canceled because they were 15 years old having inappropriate conversations with a 12-year-old? Both are minors, but it doesn't make it okay. 15 is like high school age and 12 is barely in middle school. Now, Epic told me he didn't want to share his age and he wasn't comfortable with that, but judging by his voice...
Good afternoon. Before this starts, I just want to say something.
You're weird, Wuley. I'm disappointed in you.
How would you feel if your favorite YouTuber just sent you a picture of an uncensored butt without your consent?
Okay, now if you actually didn't take this screenshot without context, you would know it's literally The Rock.
What would you do? I don't really know.
Wuley sent this to a minor, and the minor multiple times shown discomfort with the things you were sending. What you did was not okay. The thing was to trick the kid into thinking it was inappropriate, just for it to turn out to be The Rock. The point of the video was to make the kid think it was an inappropriate image. And you think it's just giggles and laugh. The kid clearly did not feel comfortable with what you were doing. If he did, he would laugh along and not try to expose you for it. Also, I love how you didn't respond to the second image he shows because you know for a fact that this is not a joke. Look at this image. Even if you want to argue for the first one, there is nothing to argue here. The image can speak for itself. You are 15, older than this kid, and you should know better than to act like this in front of children. You are disgusting. Anyway, go subscribe to the victim Epic. His @ will be in the description. Also, Wuley, you said that if anyone makes videos on you, then you will respond.
So yeah, anyways, let's just begin. So basically, I did not expect this, but Wuley actually made a response.
Don't hate on me or else I'm gonna come back.
Are you challenging me?
So please explain to me why you sent this photo to a literal child when you know he's a child, and why did you call me things?